Alright, so we want to import Google Classroom grades into Aeries. First step is to get a list of the students and their IDs. So I'm going to do a query. I want to list student data. Specifically, I want the student's first name, last name, the SN, which is there's the ID, and the SN, the student number, and their ID that I'm going to run. As you see, it is going to appear on a different screen. I'm going to copy this and paste into Microsoft Excel. For some reasons, I was able to reproduce what I'm doing here on Excel, but not on Google Sheets, so I'm not quite sure why. So I'm going to copy everyone's name, Control C, I'll go to Google Excel, Microsoft Excel, Control V. So this is the number that you see on the email, and this is the number that Aeries recognizes as their unique number to give the grades and whatnot. Next step, we're going to go to Google Classroom. Next, I'm going to download Google Classroom grades for each class. So select the class. Then I'm going to the classwork. And under classwork, I'm going to no, that's not it. I'll go there, but not now. Alright, so I'm here under my classwork. I'm going to select one assignment. I'll go to the turn in. As you can see, I graded half the class. The half hasn't done yet. So I'm going to click on that number, and then on this cogwheel, click here, copy all grades to Google Sheets. So anyway, I'll click on the wheel. Not this one. This one goes to Google Sheets, and that's fine, but I want to download all grades as CSV. So you click there, and they should appear. Click on that one, and this shows up. So the name of the students, first name, last name, the email address, this is what we need. This is an assignment I haven't graded yet. For week 1, the students and their grades, and this is for week number 2. So we can do both. Week 3 I haven't done anything with it yet. Next, you want to delete on the email. You want to delete the @ranchomcdonalds.org so that it can match the other column on the other student ID. We're going to replace, find what? @ranchomcdonalds.org. Replace with nothing. And you're going to replace all. As you can see, all the students were done. And I'm going to close this one because Mr. Martinez was in my class. He doesn't need to be there, so I'm going to delete. Then I'm going to get all of this information, and I'm going to put that on another. I want to put this on the other spreadsheet, the one that has the student name. Remember the original one? I'm going to create a new tab, and I'm going to paste that. Alright? So I have this one, which I'm going to call student ID, and the other one I'm just going to call the grades for period 1. Okay. Next, and this is where all that we did comes together. on this column here that is empty, I'm just going to rename it to student ID number. So I want this number here to correspond to the one that starts with a 5. So every time I see one of this, I want the system to understand that they have to find this one instead and place on that. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to do equal v lookup, and then the first part it's going to ask for the value. So I want this column, comma, the table array. So where do I want them to find the results, to search for the results? I want these two columns here, C and D, comma, column index number. So I want to get the results not from column 1 but from column 2. So 2, comma again, and then I want the exact match, closing parentheses, and there you go. So feel free to adapt. So if you have a different cell structure, you can adapt a little bit, or you can just copy that from here, drag and drop. You should have all the names. Okay. Now, something that is important to mention, I tried doing the same on Google Sheets. I could not get the same results. I don't know if there's something that I'm typing wrong or whatever. I was able to do that with Microsoft Excel only. Alright, an important step is to get the tab where it has the grades, put it in the front. When we do this thing with Aeries, it's going to make a difference. Save. I'm going to do this grades for the video. Oh, look at the video. Alright, I'm going to choose location under downloads, and I'm going to save. Save and close. Alright. Finally, now I'm going to the gradebook, and I'm going to import grades using the spreadsheet. Sorry for the long video, guys. I'll come back when this thing is ready. Alright, so I'm going to my assignment, and I'm going to the assignment that I want to grade. I did this already, but I'm gonna do it again. So let's say that it's week 1. Make sure that the total points is the same as the amount of points in Google Classroom. I'm going to import scores from file. I'm going to select the file, and this is the one that I created for right now. I'm going to open it, upload. Here's where the magic happens, guys. So as you can see, the system already understood the student ID number as being this one. Okay, and if not, just drag and drop. It just needs to know the student ID and the grade. Don't know if you remember, but I chose to select both assignments, so you can do the same thing for every single assignment. You don't need to do it again. It's just use the same file, and the correct score is right here. So make sure that this corresponds to the same assignment. So week 1 with week 1, and I'm going to import the scores. And yeah, make sure that you select the ID, the ones that starts with a 5 or 6, I guess. And that's it. And then you can do the same for every single class. If you want, you can also combine all the grades into one spreadsheet, so that you have to do this only once, and then you can use the same spreadsheet. If it has extra names, the system will just not see it. And that's it. Thank you.